yourself, your friends, your family, and any items out of the ringside and stage areas. We ask that you please stay off voice during any live VWE event. This feature is allowed only for use by our announce team, superstars, and official VWE staff during our events. We ask that you disable any and all scripts, HUDs, AOs, or scripted devices so we can provide you the best event possible without interference. Please be considerate of our superstars and your fellow fans. While we condone cheers and boos, we ask you keep all fan comments, cheers, and signs about our superstars' characters, storylines, and matches taking place. The mention of behind-the-scenes situations, behind-the-scenes mentions of the people portraying characters, or any negative comments unrelated to the content in our events is strictly prohibited. The use of character names, logos, as well as VWE official logos, including but not limited to event names, logos, designs, set or stage designs may not be downloaded, uploaded, or used in any form without written or verbal consent of Virtual Wrestling Entertainment. We ask that you do not mention of any unaffiliated talents, events, or groups outside Virtual Wrestling Entertainment during our live events. We ask that you do not harass any other fans in any way during our live events. Finally, while we do not discourage the taking of still photos of our superstars for your personal enjoyment, the use of any recording or streaming device is strictly prohibited, without written or verbal consent of Virtual Wrestling Entertainment. If you are caught doing any of these actions, you will be immediately ejected and subject to a ban from this event, and any future events of Virtual Wrestling Entertainment. We ask for your cooperation. Thank you, and enjoy the show.
Once again, people, if you cannot see the next video playing, please enable your settings now. We have Terra Nova taking on Betty Heist. We have Maxwell Ryan going up against JWB's Wing. And for the main event, Looney Graves going up against Morgan Jones. And a special surprise, Seth Cameron will grace us all with a special one-on-one interview with myself. Looks like without further ado, we're going to get right into the first match.
Indeed we are, and I think they're ready for it. You know, ladies and gentlemen, our opening contest coming down the aisle first. She stands at 5 foot even, weighing 120 pounds from Okinawa. She is Andrea Fawcett. And I know I butchered that.
You didn't do too bad, but you gotta admit, alright, so you gotta admit that you really think that Andrea, you know, the sweet girl, is going to not be affected by Karen Wilson here tonight. Look at her, bowing respectfully. There is not a hateful bone in that woman.
quick question. Who would the manager be?
That would be Kirok.
Is Kirok here this evening?
Oh, I believe Kirok is here every evening. Now, whether he's going to actually come out and entertain her has yet to be seen, but, you know, I'm just going to go ahead and say that it's probably not going to be the case here tonight.
Yeah, so you're saying that Karen's probably SOL if she wants to speak to the manager? Eh?
I don't know. Would the referee count as the manager? I mean, he is the manager of the match.
Yeah, you could say he's also the ring general, so who knows?
Yeah, there you go, Karen. You're talking to the manager now. There you go. Congrats.
See,
Gave you what you wanted.
You're really pretty.
And she does not acknowledge it. She's telling the rep to not touch her, or she will speak to the manager. Okay, god damn it.
It just took a turn, didn't it?
So fat.
And as
All
mentioned,
right,
Earl Woodson
Eric
is our referee for the evening.
That is right. He is going ahead and doing that opening ready check, making sure both combatants are ready.
Yeah, some of our audience members are vicious tonight. I love it.
All right, and there's the opening bell and the start of the match, as both women don't seem to be in any rush to lock horns right away.
Yeah, you know what they say, only fools rush in. That explains a lot about someone I know, but I'll leave that for another time.
Aaron going in for a lockup, but it looks like Andrea's struggling to get her grip. There she goes. She finally got her stance and worked her footing and has her locked horn for horn.
Yeah, a little bit tactical maneuvering at the start of this contest.
Karen shoving Andrea off and then going for a disrespectful slap to the face.
Oh, that does it again.
Another.
Yeah, that might have been a mistake.
Yes, more of the punching, please.
Right on target with a devastating dropkick right to the dome.
Oh, Andrea wasting absolutely no time trying to roll up with a pin attempt, but only getting a 1 count as Karen kicks out.
So fat.
Yeah, Karen slapped Andrea across the face not once but twice. I mean,
But it didn't seem to stun Andrea too much as she instantly nipped up to her feet. Karen rolling up as well, getting up quick as both women are locked up once again.
you can see we're both are still trying to jockey for some position back and forth.
Ooh,
What a
Karen
big boot.
grabbed the great Inazuna, slung her off the ropes, and then greeted her with a big boot that sent Andrea flat to the back. Doesn't look like Karen's done with her yet, grabbing her by the head and picking her up. Oh, cripes! Did you see that gut buster?
I heard it and felt it. That was nice.
Karen definitely looking a little too smug of herself right now. She needs to stay focused, stay on Andrea if she wants to get the win. Picking Andrea up, slinging her hard into the ropes. Karen coming in hot. Oh, going right into a vicious series of punches right to the gut.
Got her trapped in the corner. That's a place you do not want to be. Oh, what do we have here?
Oh, Karen does a nasty head drag takedown, taking Andrea down to the mat.
That's just so quick you could barely see what happened on our monitor.
Right, Karen has Andrea's head locked in tightly, and she's keeping her away from the ropes.
Yeah, good ring positioning here.
It is. Her body pretty much is acting like a block. It is going to take one hell of a struggle for her to get out.
But you can see that struggle taking place right here, right now. I mean, I'm kind of surprised by this.
Look, Andrea's managed to turn and get the positioning, and she's got her foot on the ropes. I think she's got her foot on the ropes.
If not, it's super close. Oh. There she's got it. I mean, that was pretty gutsy right there, being in that hole for as long as she did.
It was, being able to have the wherewithal to know where to drag her feet to get the rope break. Very good tactical positioning by Andrea. She tries to drag herself up into the corner, but she's just too exhausted from that long and grueling headlock.
And here's a sentence I thought I'd never have to utter a day in my life. Karen is in complete and utter control. God help us all.
The crowd cheered it. What the heck is going on?
Retail workers everywhere, you have my sympathy.
Karen's trying to throw in punches, but Andrea having none of it, using her experience to go toe-to-toe. Oh, but Karen getting nasty, locking up Andrea and hitting her directly in the shin to slow down her momentum.
Wildly effective right there. Looks like Andrea's finally had enough.
That's right, she throws in a vicious series of left and rights and then takes Karen down with a vicious step-up dragon whip. Andrea pressing the advantage. Now she's the one in control of the match. She has Karen on her knees. Oh, but Karen managed to wrestle out and worked her into a devastating hammerlock that's got her pretty much in a very tight position. I don't think Andrea's going to be able to get out.
It spoke too soon. So Andrea's able to reverse that.
Ooh, and follows it up with a vicious hammerlock strike, giving her an opening to go right into a series of combos. It with a vicious kick to Karen's face that knocked her clean off her feet. Karen a little stunned, getting back up. Andrea waiting in her corner. She's stalking. She went up top. She's flying. Oh, then she hit her with the crashing moon. She hit her with the crashing moon. It's 1, it's 2, and it's 3. It's over. It's over. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, the great Inazuma, Andrea Fawcett.
And that was the result we were expecting, but, you know, Karen actually showed a little more than I think any of us was anticipating.
You know, I definitely will say she did, but,
what a
Karen fashion. I mean, it could have been worse. I mean, Andrea offered a handshake, and she didn't accept. I mean, she could have hit her. I mean, it's not the most sporting thing to do, but it's not the worst I've seen.
Yeah, she's probably going to demand to speak to a manager now. It's too easy to say. I apologize. And I apologize for nothing.
Because, you know, she must have been... You know, Karen's pissed when she forgets to ask for the manager. Say, though, that was one electric way to start off the show, and we still have 4 more matches in store for you tonight, plus a special interview with Seth Cameron and myself. That's right, I will be asking the CEO all the questions you've been dying to ask.
I'm sorry that people are so jealous of me.
Where in the hell did you bring me? I think we made a wrong turn. We have to turn back. We have to go back now.
It's okay. I know a shortcut. We gotta keep going.
Okay. Why did you bring me here?
will see showings from the women's division. We also got world champion caliber main event material right there. You know, former world champion Ludi Graves going up against the contender for the World Heavyweight Championship at Wrestle Series, Morgan Jones.
All right, what do we got now?
It's Michael
this is a
Carson,
little
but I'm not
bizarre.
quite sure who he's with.
Where in the hell did you bring me? I think we made a wrong turn. We have to turn back. We have to go back now.
It's
Came to
okay,
a fork
I know
in the
shortcuts,
road and they
gotta keep going.
decided to go right.
Okay. Why did you bring
Oh
me
God, not that thing again. That's the thing, same thing that. Okay, guys, joke's
Is
over.
this-
Halloween's done. It's November. It's November
I don't
9th.
like this.
We got just a little
Seriously,
bit further to
knock
go
it off.
with this.
This is just bizarre.
Yeah, starting to think that opening video wasn't a prank. Well, Michael and this mysterious woman keep going further down the rabbit
Just a
hole, and
little bit further.
See light. Not walking across that thing. No, there's no way. It's not happening.
We just got to get to the other side.
No. No, 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 no. Stop! We gotta go. What is that?
oh, that was terrifying to say the least. I mean, at Halloween Horror, we saw a very disturbing video of Braden Carson coming back from the grave and digging up two other corpses along with him, or cadavers, or undead minions. I'm not exactly sure what's going on, but as you saw, they came across a monstrous hooded apparition at the end of that bridge that is very similar to the way Braden Carson looked the last time that we saw him, and that freaky pop-up jump scare apparition ghost thing from the ring. That is the exact same thing that Braden was using to torment Tremor before all that as well.
That's just some weird stuff, man. I mean, I'm not speechless often, but
rappers
sheesh.
getting hyped up by mascots, claiming that they have guap. I call them have-nots, put them in a super soldier figure 4 until they give me mad props. Things get intense and the caps lock. Lately I feel a bit offline, but I gotta get it, it's all mine. 100% and it's all grind. It's really been feeling like wartime. These critics are drilling me, I'm not the enemy, I'm just a victim of hard times. Our message is vivid, it might take a minute, cause we gotta fit it in small minds. Try to keep it classy, cause I'm not into fashion. They see your chain and get the snatching, that's a chain reaction. They don't like the way we mix it up, they want to send me back.
By his brother Michael Evan Carson.
If you're ready to
Well, you
feel the
called it.
rush,
You
that's
figured
what's
Michael's
up.
here tonight,
Feel
so.
the adrenaline building up. Hit the
on, did you
crutch.
really
Even
feel
if
that?
you think
Yeah,
everything
Mike
sucks,
will be
put
here.
'em up. 'Cause if you don't really give a
That's what I
damn, we
was
don't
saying. You
give
know,
a
Tyke was gonna be here with
and all these thoughts, whatever the cost may be.
Great to see you again. Like I said,
So
this
where my
guy
beautiful
is
mind's at,
like
see
him
you
to
feel
go
sipping my
places
half
here.
pain, pleasure change, it that line came together like a mutual climax. If you wanna hear Mike's
When you
get
consider
crushed,
the
you're in
lineage
luck.
he's a part of,
Cause it's discrepancies
the,
plus dub,
Polish
put 'em
argue
up,
against it.
even if you feeling down in the
The
slump, show
lineage
us
and
love,
just the
cause if you
journey
don't
that he
really
has
give a
taken
damn,
from
we
both
don't
to where
give
he
up.
is now.
We just the scene and all of you fuckers who utter I'm stuck in a dream. What do you mean? Fuck with dog, you fuck, fuckers I out.
You know,
So fuck you
absorb
right
that
up on the spot.
Carson
You got me hooked up, you must have forgot.
lot of good work.
I'm giving
But
you
you
fucks by
know
the block.
what?
But luckily,
He's
I'm
really
not
wrong.
enough with the
He's
fuckery. Shit is
made
discussing
something
this
of
nothing but
himself on his own, and that is why I cannot wait to see where this young man's career goes.
Absolutely.
But tonight he's up against one hell of a challenge as he makes his way down to the ring, standing 6 feet 5 inches tall, weighing in at 260 pounds, hailing from Detroit, Michigan, and of course the voice of Detroit himself, one half of your current VWE Tag Team Champions, Natasha Grimble! Just got the drive here tonight. The Toss and Titan are not used to going up against individuals that have such a strong bond. I mean, even the Diamond Club were able to get distracted with their own personal agendas and their title defense where Austin Knight went off chasing James Gray. I would never see Michael doing that to Dominic, no matter what was on the line.
Only time will tell. Only time will tell.
Speaking of only time will tell, we will definitely see what time will have in store with this match as our referee goes ahead, checks the competitors for the evening. Natasha Grimmore, weapon 3, all good, ready to compete. And of course, doing the same thing for Dominic Carson, all clean, ready to compete. Bet, surefire, we're ready to get this match started. Right, the referee issuing one final ready check, waiting to hear from the combatants. And Toss going ahead and saying both are ready. There's the opening bell and the start of the match. Dominic cautiously circling in, knowing the Toss could have any number of tricks up his sleeve as both men go to square off in the center of the ring.
You gonna try this again there, Baby D? Trying to impress your brother that you got between your tail? Huh?
Ooh, damn, shots fired!
A little bit of jaw jacking at the start of a matchup. I like that. Yeah, good transition right there.
All right. The Toss takes early lead with a controlling side headlock, but Dominic manages to drag him back into the ropes, fires him off into an Irish whip. Dominic tries to come off, but oh my god, bam, that Yakuza kick! Yakuza kick. My god, how dare I mispronounce that?
Very impressive right between the eyes from Natasha Grimmore. This is very sound strategy right here as Natasha's trying to wear down Dominic Carson, targeting those legs.
You know what they say, you can't get too far if you don't have a leg to stand on.
That is true. I mean, you know, point for you for pun there. But,
So fetch.
I mean, not only does your speed come from your legs, but a lot of people aren't always aware of this, but a lot of your power base comes from your legs too. So this is actually very sound technical strategy from Natasha Grimmore.
Oh, indeed. How can you kick out of a pin if you don't have the legs to, you know, literally kick out with?
Precisely. Oh, looky here. What ring positioning as Natas gets Dominic Carson locked into a heel hook. This could be over quick. But no, as you can see, Dominic Carson, he is, somehow managing to slowly get to these ropes that are closest to us.
Indeed, but this is the second time that he's already had to do this. This is just draining his energy.
It is indeed. But he does get to the ropes.
Asking for the ref to get on it, and there he goes. There's one, but of course, Natas is going to milk this for everything that it is worth.
And as he should. That sounds strategy. Look, he broke it at 4. Why are you all so upset? Chill out. All of you.
God, why do I feel guilty for disagreeing with you? Like, God, I miss Diesel so much. It's just not the same. It's just not the same.
Do you need a cookie, D?
Oh, I need somebody to be the yin to my yin to my yang. You're just an enabler.
Got you all off your game, don't I? Wow, my work here is done.
Speaking of work being done, look at those cravat knees to the face and just following up with even more with the Mai Tai knee lift and finishing it all off with a crocodile kick that leaves Carson out on his knees. And then, oh my God! Carson manages to fire back with a clothesline that caught Natas Grimmore completely off guard.
Awesome.
Oh, what is it that our fans like to say? Yes, yes, more of the punching, please?
Yes, more of the punching, please.
Thank you. Thank you.
That was on point. Won't disagree. But, with the focus back on the match, Dominic Carson's showing a little bit of that grittiness, which he has shown quite a bit more as he's getting more and more ring time under his belt in his young career.
Oh, and look at that
he's not out of this yet.
Yeah, following up with a classic wrist lock, managing to keep Natas Grimmore on his toes. But speaking of being on his toes, did you see the way the tag team champ cartwheeled out of that?
That was impressive.
But Dominic kept his cool. He didn't need to be fancy about it. Worked him right back into a wrist lock. Oh, but tit for tat, Natas countering him right back into a hammer lock.
That's just another example where this flippy shit doesn't always work. That's why it's a fool's errand.
Maybe it gives the crowd something to cheer about. I like seeing flippy shit. Cheer if you like seeing flippy shit.
Okay, like 2 people in the audience. My point's been proven.
Definitely is more than 2 people in the audience. Yes, more of the flippy shit, please. Did you see the way he just tossed Natas around? Tossed Natas.
That's almost a tongue twister.
That's right. Toss Natas, hashtag quote of the evening.
Oy vey. Just oy vey.
Ooh, speaking of which, did you see that punch while he had him in the side headlock? But damn, that beautiful drop toe hold takes the wind right out of Dominic's sails.
That'll put a stop to your momentum in a hurry. Nothing like your face kissing that canvas.
Is it just me, or is Natas staring at us?
Just at you.
And now he's walking towards us. No, do not take me out, Titan. You just focus on the match over there, buddy. You just make sure Michael stays in his corner, and you stay in yours. Yeah. Let's just keep it that way.
You seem a little tense there, D.
What can I say? I get a little tense when people threaten me with violence.
Exactly. I mean, what Titan just said. He just said he was talking about Dom. You jackass.
Oh God. Now I made myself a target. What have I done? I am
Maybe
so
you-
glad. I am so glad that you are on that side of the table, Eric. Because this? It's Pac-Man physics, right? If I push you out in front, you're the one that'll get eaten first, correct?
I didn't do anything to invoke the wrath. But speaking of wrath, look at that figure 4. See, I can do that too.
Oh, indeed. This has Dominic's leg twisted up like a pretzel, locked in again. Natas strategically working that leg. He's clearly going for the submission game tonight. How
Absolutely,
does
and
it
look
want
at
him to
that ring
tap? I don't
positioning.
know. I don't know. I think he's going to have to.
But you can see where Dominic Carson is just scratching his way to the ropes closest to us. This is gutsy, but is it smart? Sometimes it's better to fight another day, but he's not giving up though.
There. He's got the ropes. He's got the ropes. You know, again, successfully managing to get to the ropes, but he has that 4 count to milk it for all it's worth. And at this, in this point in the match, the damage is done. Dominic's legs have got to be shot right now.
Oh, absolutely. This is a methodical taking apart of one's opponent. Well played.
So it's sad to see rookies go through this. So Michael, please stand there. Protect me.
Don't be rude, asshole.
Oh, well, I was just, I was trying to keep things light, but, oh, shit, Natas making things personal, asking Michael, is this how you train your family? Be a choke artist. Damn, that was below the belt. And the double birds to add the cherry on top of the insult sundae.
Maybe he was just saying Michael Carson was number 2. Okay, that was a stretch, but I had to say it.
I gotta say is that I am glad I am not the source of wrath and ire right now, because Natas Grimmore is on point. I mean, look at him just completely dismantling poor Dominic right now. He has him off of the ropes and just stomping the ever-living crap out of the youngest Carson brother.
Yeah, this is a systematic tearing apart of the young Dominic Carson.
Well, that's exactly why Natas and Titan work so well as a team. They systematically manage to dominate the better part of the Elimination Royale until exhaustion, fatigue, and just poor placement took them out of it. And now just look at Natas even by himself, showing his ring general skills. Oh my god, that gut-wrench net backbreaker! Oh, whoa, 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 right to the spine!
Just further damage to the back and lower body of Dominic Carson.
That is the kind of move that could put you in the wheelchair. Just stay down, Dom. My god, it can't be worth it at this point. A 2 count. He only got a 2 count. He kicked out. How did he kick out?
That was impressive. But also, could be a foolish decision.
Indeed, I mean, kicking out impressive, to say the least, after everything that he has gone through. Natas wasting time to argue with the referee, giving Dominic precious time to recover and come up with some kind of game plan. But like I said, that game plan needs to be implemented now. Dominic shoves off. Natas goes in for kicks. Dominic strategically blocking him foot for foot. He's using the defensive Muay Thai push kicks. And then finishes it up off with that classic roundhouse. Those Muay Thai push kicks, you do not see them very often because people dismiss them. It's a simple push kick. It's not that damaging. It's not that flashing. But you saw how it created an opening as Natas just got jostled around, unable to get his hands on Dominic Carson thanks to the strategic length of those push kicks. You know what? You bet he can thank Michael for that. I guarantee you,
I've seen Michael
that.
Carson do that in the matches before.
Dominic coming off the ropes, coming in hot, rolling off the back of Natas Grimmore. Coming off the ropes again, rolling in hot. What's he going to do? I don't think Natas knows what's going on. Oh my god, that corkscrew neck breaker!
I feel the tides might slowly be turning.
But Dominic has taken a lot of damage. He needs to capitalize, and he needs to capitalize now. There he goes, rolling in for a pin, getting primed for a pin attempt. He's got him rolled up. There's 1, 2, only 2. There's the kick out.
That was close. That was very, very close.
Oh, that was indeed close, and I would say that if Dominic did not have to wait precious seconds struggling with his injuries, he could have very well have had the victory. He's frustrated, but you got to keep your calm, Dom, if you want to come out the winner here. Dominic going to pick Natas up, looking to continue his advance. Very smart move. He can't let off. He can't give this guy a moment to breathe. There he goes, following in with the kick to the gut. Pulls him down into a classic DDT.
It looked like Natas somehow was able to roll out of it, but right into that corner, which is not exactly the best place you want to be.
Oh,
and that's
indeed.
exactly why. Oh! What a devastating kick right to the bush.
He is just limp like a noodle. Can we, ref, check on him? Oh, not wait, too late. Going up with another vicious DDT to knock Natas's lights out. Ouch!
What's going on here?
Gotta say, kind of interesting to see what is going on here. Oh, Dominic wasting precious time and energy to mock Titan. This is a very foolish move. Michael, rein your brother in. Come on.
This is a classic rookie mistake. Never turn your back on one's opponent.
Oh, rookie mistake, youth mistake. It doesn't matter how fresh you are in the industry. This is just bravado getting the best of a up-and-coming young star. He's wasting precious time mocking Titan.
Meanwhile, Natas has managed to get himself back up to his feet.
Oh, but Natas was ready for it this time. He caught Dominic in a corner exploder, smashing his face on that bottom turnbuckle as he came rushing in headfirst.
That's why you can't let people give time to recover.
Indeed, that is a critical mistake that could have very well cost Dominic Carson the match here tonight.
Hey, ref.
What's
Ref,
Michael doing up on the apron?
Look at Michael.
He has no business being up there.
I mean, Natas was reaching into his pocket for something, so yeah, Michael, like I said, Michael was trying to make sure that he wasn't reaching for a weapon. But, you know, I think this kind of backfired. Then Titan tossed a chair to Natas. Referee doesn't see it. But Dominic's facing him. He sees it coming. He's not going to be caught off guard. So, what is Natas planning to do with that chair? Michael just desperately trying to get the ref to turn around, but he has none of it. Having no trust for Michael right now.
Sweet mother of corn! That girl's in trouble!
Wait. So, Natas is tossing the chair to Dominic.
You heard that, right? Oh, this is brilliant.
And wait, and Natas takes a dive? Oh.
I heard a chair shot.
Oh.
The other one is just annoying. Fix it.
I mean, yeah, he smashed the chair against the ground and... Oh, come on, ref! Ref!
That was brilliant!
No!
Brilliant! I love it! I love it!
Bullshit.
All I'll say is Viva la Raza!
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner by disqualification, Natas Grimmore.
Brilliant. Love it! Love it! That is thinking outside the box to think of a hard-fought victory.
What can I say, Natas? You literally got caught with a smoking gun. Hold on. Let me grab some microphones. I know they're going to have something to say here.
Wait, Natas, Titan, stop. Don't take your slimy asses nowhere. Everybody here just seen what in the fuck you just did. You cheated to win. You cheated. So, Dominic, how are we gonna fix this problem? What are we gonna do? We gonna go kick their asses, or what are we gonna do here? Yeah, okay, they're not worth it, whatever. Natas, wow, name dropping. You called me a choke artist, and tonight you just showed these fans what you couldn't do is beat my brother clean. In their eyes, you're a choke artist. So, I'm gonna put you two fucks on notice. Just watch your backs.
Ooh, I'm shaking in my boots. I'll tell you what, whenever you want some, come get some. Come on, PDT.
Don't be rude, asshole.
You go, Glen Coco.
Well, I think it's safe to say that Natas Grimmore and Titan have gotten under the Carson's skin. Michael in particular, because at one point he referred to Natas as our painter Rob Klaus. I mean, that's one thing I never thought I'd see.
Oh, indeed, but definitely some animosity between these four men going on from this point forward. Now, whether they will decide to stay out of each other's way, I highly doubt it, or if they will eventually butt heads later down the line, hashtag calling it, is yet to be seen.
I mean, how mad do you have to be to confuse Natas Grimmore with Rob Klaus? Just saying. Yeah, I think it's heating up between these two teams.
Second match of the evening, but we still have 3 more fights left to go. We are going to see Terra Nova going up against the Blonde Bomber Betty. We got Maxwell Ryan taking on JWB's Wing, and of course, we got the main event, Ludi Graves going up against Morgan Jones, and let's not forget that special interview with Seth Cameron right before that main event.
And then for our next contest, Standing 5'6", weighing 143 pounds from Cape Canaveral, Florida, it is Terra Nova. It's kind of cool music. I like it.
Oh, indeed, she is a stellar, star-studded high flyer from the asteroid belt above. She has a space theme that I am just totally digging. But again, she has also proven herself. She has a winning starting record, something that very few rookies fresh off the gate can claim when they come to VWE. And she has shown a hell of a lot of skill and tenacity to be able to keep up with the best of the best. Betty is definitely going to have one hell of a fight on her hands here tonight. Opponent for the evening, making her way down to the ring. She stands 5 feet 6 inches tall, weighs in at 147 pounds, hailing from Miami, Florida. It is the blonde bomber, Betty Heiss.
It's alright though, 'cause we can have a good time, and we don't worry if it's dangerous. So take this.
Oh, she is definitely getting a mixed reaction from the crowd. Definitely seems to have a solid fan base, but there are those out there that do not agree with her tactics. But I guess we can all say that without a shadow of a doubt, look at her. Now that phrase, I don't see any kind of medical work whatsoever. I got a feeling that she is ready to go. Good to be here tonight.
Miraculous healing powers, that is for sure. An inspiration to everyone. Or it should be.
Like a miracle from Cody Goodley. It truly is it's a wonder. It is an inspiration. Thank you, Eric, for pointing that out here tonight.
You're welcome. Hey, this matchup isn't just any matchup, as we have a battle between two Florida girls on top of it. This could get interesting.
Ooh, you're right. And they're from
state bragging rights, baby?
Cape Canaveral, and the other one is from Miami. Oh, this is going to get nasty.
So fetch.
All right, our referee for the evening, Earl Woodson, going ahead and checking out those fighters, making sure that they do not have any nefarious weapons or dastardly items to give them an unfair advantage in the match tonight. Looks like both fighters are clean. One last ready check before we get started with the third match of the evening.
And there's another Florida girl out in the audience. The gold standard, Jaden Green. I noticed it, Jaden.
All right, there's the opening bell and the start of the match. Betty instantly going to claim center ring, wanting to get prime position as Tara is left to approach Betty. Very strategic move by the Bomber. Ooh, Betty wasting no time pulling Tara into a side headlock. And slinging her down hard to the mat. Now that is a very impressive headlock takedown.
Yeah, a little bit of technical maneuvering back, to start off this matchup.
There's only a 4-pound difference between these two fighters. They are the exact same height. It is very, very exciting to see a pound-for-pound even matchup here this evening.
Betty had Tara in a wrist lock, but Terra Nova responsible for a wrist lock of her own. As these two are going back and forth with some technical ability, which is, nice change of pace.
Tara following up with that wrist lock strike, getting into the... Oh, then Betty following up with that Tibetan palm.
One of the most devastating moves of all time. That Tibetan palm thrust. On target.
Could you just give me a moment right now? I'm hurt. He's normally here. He's by my side. He has my back. He's the yin to my yang. I say something to annoy him. He gets upset. It's funny, and there's a pin attempt, one and only one count as she manages to break free. Betty unable to get the pin with that fisherman suplex. If Diesel was here, he would have been all over that, Eric.
You never fail to disappoint people, you know that? You never fail.
Speaking of never failing to disappoint, Betty is definitely on point tonight, slinging Tara into the ropes. She's coming off. The rookie doesn't seem to quite be able to get her footing, but she managed to counter with an arm drag takedown, yanking Betty to the mats.
High five.
I can't believe I have to say this, but take a couple of deep breaths and pull yourself together. We know you're better than this.
You go, Glen Coco.
What if I smacked you in the back of the head? Would that help? I'm willing to do that just for you.
I definitely think that would help Betty a little bit more right now. She's dazed and seems to need some sense knocked back into her after Tara has knocked her for a loop. Tara's got her in the corner looking to press her advantage. Oh, Tara is showing some vicious tenacity, following in with some vicious head smashes right to the turnbuckle.
Yeah, that's a place you don't want to be. Unless you need that. I mean, I'd be more than willing to do that to you if it'll help snap you out of your funk. Nothing, huh?
God, Tara is just absolutely relentless, punching the ever-living crap out of Betty before she monkey flips her out of the corner at the very last second.
That was impressive. Yeah, Tara Nova's definitely pressing the advantage that she has and kind of taking it to the bomb. To Betty. So you got me off the game. I lost my own train of thought. But speaking of 1, 2, I think you're starting.
Only a 2 count as the bomber manages to kick out. Tara staying focused, getting right back to her feet, approaching Betty. Having Betty by the hair, picking her up, got Betty on her knees. Working her into a front face lock, looking to keep control and limit Betty's options. But Betty pulls off an atomic drop to turn the tables.
Ow. Just ow.
Ow, my God, the impact on the tailbone. Have you ever experienced anything more excruciating?
I'm going to leave that one alone. Oh, looky here!
Showing no mercy, going for that vicious hair pull. Standing on the hair while she yanks up on those arms.
That just looks unpleasant.
Yep. And what few supporters that Betty had seemed to turn on her for that one.
Yeah, she broke the hold.
Okay, well then explain this. Just blatantly grabbing the hair to pick her up from behind.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
Oh, now she's throwing her into the suplex bombers! And ends in with a suplex pin attempt, but only gets a 2 count as Tara kicks out once again. Getting back to her feet. She's looking frustrated. You can definitely tell that she is not happy with the fact that Tara managed to kick out of her suplex bombers.
Yeah, it's a little unexpected, but Tara Nova's showing a little bit of resilience here, which is nice. Nice to see. How long is it going to last, though? That's the key. I think we're getting ready to find out.
In the corner once again.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that she's pissed off Betty. Just choking her right in that corner, just all over it. But breaking it up 4.
He definitely finally breaking the choke at the count of 4. Backing up, taunting Tara.
Ooh, what a well-executed belly-to-belly.
She's just tossing poor Tara around at this moment. Nova needs to get her act together or else she's going to be done for. Oh, gotta say, a pin attempt in the corner. Not exactly sure what she's thinking. Tara easily grabs the ropes.
Yeah, that wasn't very good ring awareness right there. But you can see where the anger and frustration is taking over for Betty.
Oh, Betty viciously stomping away at the knee, but it backfires as Tara manages to slip in a drop toe hold. Betty kissing the turnbuckles as she goes down.
She's pulled herself back up to her feet. But this could give some sort of opening for Tara Nova. Dropkick as Betty goes over that top rope.
Oh, that's right. She came in hard with that drop kick from behind. Knocks Betty clean out of the ring. She's down on the tarmac. And, you know, if Diesel was here, he would say how the tarmac is like concrete and how it really hurts. And
I don't mean any disrespect by this, but you've got issues.
Oh, speaking of somebody that has issues right now, the Torco and Holio backfired as Betty caught it and slammed Tara down. That was definitely what the Bomber needed to turn this match around. Picking up Tara and just doing a massive scoop slam to send her down. Not done with her yet, picking her up, tossing her into the side of the ring. Tara slipping in, rolling under the ropes, but she's down and dazed.
I think it might be academic at this point.
Oh, Betty's definitely calling for the end. Oh, Tara's gotten back to her feet, but she doesn't know where she is. Betty comes in from behind, and bam! Hits her with the napalm!
I love the smell of napalm in the morning. As 1, 2, and 3. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner of the contest is the Blonde Power Betty White.
Again, the crowd is just divided. She has her solid fans that definitely have her back, but at the same time, the crowd just doesn't quite agree with some of the underhanded tactics that she employs to get the victory. You gotta say, in spite of that Tibetan stuff for us, she made a dominant showing here tonight. Okay, yes, we got a microphone for you. Hold on. There you go. There's the microphone for you. I know. That's why I miss Diesel.
Can you handle this, or do you want me to do it?
Oh, no. I definitely got this. Betty says to cut my music. Why are you all still wearing costumes? Halloween is over, and you all are still wearing that ugly makeup and disgusting clothing. You should start singing this holiday's #1 song, Mariah Carey's All I Want for Christmas Is You. I don't mean you people. I have better taste than that. Ooh, ouch. Anyways, did you all see what I've done to Tara? That would have happened to Crooked Dune if I didn't beat myself at Halloween Horror. Yeah, that's right, you heard me. I lost due to blood loss, not Dune's crispy crunch hold. No, but I am not here to talk about the past. I am here to talk about the present and the future. Today marks a clear path to Wrestle Series 13, an event where wrestlers write their names in the history of VWE, and she's entering her name in that history book and will live forever. Or so she claims. I am issuing a challenge to an old rival of which most of you are not even aware of. Before VWE, we wrestled together in small local federations. We went through hell, and in the end, we were a bloody mess. She was lucky enough to be accepted to VWE before me, and I thought that rivalry was over until now. Lately, we have a war for words, and now it's time to turn those words into action. I am calling out the current VWE Women's National Champion, Tracy Sour Apple Stallings. Now play my music.
You can't sit with us!
All I can think about is that microphone hitting me in the nose. You're not supposed to toss it back! God, who tosses the microphone at
But they won't keep us out of sight.
Is that like who tosses the shoe?
Exactly! Who throws a microphone? Honestly!
Apparently Betty Heist does. Might be right to do. You alright? You good?
Yeah, I'll be alright. I'll be alright. Thank God we have good insurance here. Anyway, speaking of which, yep, that is a hell of a revelation. Betty, the Bomber, calling out the current VWE Women's National Champion, Tracy. Cannot wait to see how she responds to that, but I cannot also wait to see what happens the rest of this show. We have Maxwell Ryan going up against JW Beeswing. Oh my God, that is going to be one titanic of a showdown. Not to mention we still have Looney Graves going up against Morgan Jones, and of course I get to interview Seth Cameron and ask him what is on his mind.
As we're rolling right along here tonight, he stands at an impressive 6'11", weighing 325 pounds. For most see what happened there. This is Okie from Muskogee. There, I finally got it out. From JWB Swing. Wow, that was horrible. I apologize for that.
Muskogee. How could you possibly mess that up? That is so much fun to say. Either way, about tonight's matchup, my God, if there are very few men can claim that they have the size and the muscle and the sheer raw power to outflex the best big man in the business, but here he stands damn near 2 inches shy of being 7 feet tall and 325 pounds. Just, oh my God, he is going to, the ring better be reinforced. Is the ring reinforced? Production, can you tell me? Can somebody please tell me if the ring's reinforced?
Oh, you poor.
This is very important. This is very
Why
important.
would you reinforce a ring that should already be reinforced to begin with? Isn't that redundant?
I have just been informed from the back that it is not.
Because it already is.
Oh, either way, that just makes this matchup more interesting as his opponent makes his way down to the ring. He stands 6 feet 7 inches tall, weighs in at 275 pounds, hailing from
truly a big epic matchup because this is the first time in their careers that JW and Maxwell Ryan are facing off in a contest. That makes it even more special.
Indeed, that is exactly why I have been excited to see this, because I saw what JW did against a mountain of muscle like the archetype Jack Yeager, literally manhandled him like a sack of potatoes, tossed him around like he was nothing, and now I get to see if he can implement that exact same tenacity against Maxwell Ryan here tonight. It is a true test of who is the best big man in this business.
Oh, absolutely. There's a lot riding on the line in this match.
God, I would not want to be in Maxwell's way if he actually lost this fight. Could you imagine the bloodbath?
Well, you know he's not in the best of moods, especially after what happened at Halloween Horror.
God, these two are already getting in each other's face, basically saying to back off. They're ready to go at it.
I'd say so.
Can barely keep these guys in their corners.
Yeah, Earl's got his work cut out for him.
Look at JW just insisting that he get the start in the middle of the ring. That is a power statement right there.
Yeah, JW's looking like he wants to prove a point here tonight, and you have a great opportunity in this matchup between these two Titans. I apologize, Titan, but yeah.
Absolutely no slight against Titan, who was out here earlier tonight. And there is the bell, the start of the match. Maxwell Ryan instantly taking the center of the ring. JW wasting no time to meet the man head on.
I mean, just look at these two staring at each other right in the middle of the ring. It looks like they're going to talk about it a little bit. Is neither one completely rushing in, because that's usually where mistakes are made.
Oh, so much showdown music is playing through my head right now.
Did some tumbleweed just go by? Little whistle?
It did, and I heard that wow, wow, wow. Ow, my God, did you see that chop?
Ooh.
Jinx jokes, you owe me a Coke, Eric.
Yeah, see me backstage.
I want one now.
Yes, yes. More of the punching, please.
Oh, you know where the vending machine is in craft services.
Oh my God, speaking of just getting served up a knuckle sandwich, just my God, JW hits that haymaker and knocks Maxwell flat on his back. You gotta bet that is not something Maxwell is used to experiencing.
Yeah, that had a little bit of some spicy mustard on it.
Why mustard?
Oh, you're the one who called it a sandwich. I just played off what you said. It's called teamwork.
Cassie Applecrisp is with me, blinking at you. Why mustard?
Would you have preferred another condiment, such as ketchup, or mayo, or barbecue sauce?
I mean, yeah, ketchup would have made more sense, because, you know, ketchup looks like blood, but, you know, you went with mustard, of all things.
Because I'm cultured. Mustard rules.
If you were cultured, you'd be more into Grey Poupon. But anywho, Maxwell Ryan has managed to turn the match around, has JW by the head, and my God, did you see him pick him up in that big sidewalk slam, the thundering bash to the mats?
I said I'm cultured. I'm not a snob. Big difference.
Well, I don't care. All I can feel are those massive vibrations from the impact of JW getting driven to the mat. There's a pin attempt. There's one. There's two. Only two as JW kicks out with authority.
I've got to stop you there for a second. For the love of God, please don't ever say again you felt big vibrations on the commentary table. Just don't do it. It's just not good. Not a good look.
Would you prefer good vibrations?
You got me there. Well played.
Good vibrations. La da da. Can't
Can we save the concert for after the show?
Song due to copyright. Oh my God! Did you see? Maxwell tried to follow up, coming in, but JW caught him in a spinebuster, slammed him down.
Pure, unadulterated power right there.
Holy crap.
You know, inadvertently, we've gotten the audience into a condiment conversation. You never know what'll happen.
I'll bet. Who thinks the ring is going to break before the end of the night? Who wants to start the bidding? Just kidding. We don't solicit gambling here.
Well, because if the ring broke, I'd be concerned about the workers we have here. And their abilities to do their jobs properly.
Maxwell tried to follow up, but JW caught him with that fireman carry and then just, letting his weight do the work. Just that elbow drop right to Maxwell's chest.
I know, right?
And so far, JW is definitely taking this fight to Maxwell. And if JW keeps it up, Maxwell could be in a world of hurt. And speaking of hurt, oh my god. Oh, wow.
Oh, JW giving Maxwell a taste of his own medicine with that big splash.
So fetch.
Wow. Just, wow.
Man, I gotta say, control in this match is switching back and forth. They're evenly matched, but when one guy is in control, damn, are they in control?
Absolutely, as he finally goes for a pin attempt here, 1 and 2. And JW might have waited a little too long for that, but just what an impact from that splash. And Maxwell Ryan's in a world of hurt.
Oh, but it's going to take way more than that to keep Maxwell Ryan down, as he kicked out of that with authority, just like JW did to his pin attempt earlier. This is a tit-for-tat, just anything you can do, I can do better, big man contest.
Oh, absolutely, but you cannot discount the fact of having someone the size of JW just crushing down on your ribs and chest like that.
Oh, indeed, and that's why I definitely think that Maxwell Ryan is off of his game. He is not used to somebody being able to do this to him.
The pure, raw power of JW Beastwing as he's got Maxwell Ryan up in a gorilla press and just slams him down.
Ooh, drove him down into the mat like a hammer with a nail and then rolls him up for that pin attempt. There's one, there's two, but no, Maxwell Ryan refuses to stay down.
Yeah, this is not something that we don't see Maxwell Ryan getting manhandled like this very often. This is kind of shocking.
Well, no, because Maxwell Ryan normally has the size advantage. He has the muscle advantage. He's not the biggest man in the business. He's the best big man in the business, and a strategic Tibetan palm thrust like that is exactly why he is. And then he got out of dodge, giving a moment to catch his breath, forcing the bigger guy to give chase and burn up precious stamina, which these heavyweights have so little of. Yeah, that's right, that's right. A lot of people don't take into consideration that when you're that much bigger than everyone else, it takes a lot more effort to move that massive pile of muscle around.
Yeah, it's basically basic biology.
Oh, Maxwell was waiting for JW to come around the corner, clobbered him with that leaping shoulder block. JW out on his feet, he didn't see it coming.
Did you see the impact of that? Holy crap.
Near made him do a spin off the turnbuckle if it would have just landed a couple more inches to the left.
See where referee Earl's giving him a little bit of leeway, trying to get him to back in the ring.
Oh, but with the way Maxwell has JW lined up, yep. That apron.
Look at this. Holy
power bombed him right into the side of that turnbuckle. Ouch, did you see that?
Who didn't? Not only could you see it, you freaking felt that. Holy smokes.
I know the folks at home saw that because Steve had a front row seat. Hi, Steve. Great job over there.
Steve's lucky his ass didn't fall over after that impact. Just saying.
In fact, everybody in production in the back is named Steve. It's a conundrum.
Yeah, especially at Christmas time when we're trying to give out cards. Just, whew.
There's a mailroom Steve. There's light rigging Steve. Stage production Steve. Let's not forget about the Ninja Steves that set up the sets between promos. Speaking of which, all right. Done buying for time as JW manages to get in the ring at the count of 7. Maxwell's ready for him, comes firing up.
Did you see that?
My God, got countered with a spear!
Holy crap!
Oh my God, I almost saw Maxwell Ryan's guts come out like a tube of toothpaste. He took the hit to the middle like that.
That was oddly descriptive. Nice call. Nice call.
You're ugly. What? No offense. You're weird. Okay. No offense. That's rude. Don't you have common sense? But it's okay because I said no offense.
That was majestic. You gotta love the audience sometimes.
Speaking of majestic, look at this classic technical wrestling as JW goes for that powerhouse bear hug. If he can get Maxwell Ryan off of his feet, this could very well be the end of this match.
Yeah, Maxwell Ryan is not in a good position. I mean, JW... Well, I spoke too soon. I mean, Maxwell's able to get his arms out.
With that clap!
Bell clap right upside the ears. Makes you dizzy, loses your equilibrium. Great counter.
Back, wind it back. Going to raise your hands, make the bell go, clap.
You know, I'm starting to see why Diesel has to go to anger management classes. But speaking of anger, just stomping in that corner, up to 4.
Oh, that looked like some effective anger management. Oh, look at JW. He's just... Oh, God, he's reeling. He doesn't know where he is.
Almost looks like he's convulsing there in the corner. This ain't good.
You know what? I'm going to agree. That was a very fast count. And this is where Diesel would say and remind us that you do not argue with the referee. Even if you're right, it does no good. And he's not here. Once again, you are... Ah!
You need some Xanax, my friend.
I need my co-pilot. That's right. Maverick is missing his goose. I said it.
So you have codependency issues. Got it.
Well, yeah, but who doesn't?
Fair point. But speaking of... Oh! Referee is called for the
bell. Ryan actually pushed the count. I lost track of it. I assumed that he would go ahead and break it, but no. He's not done. He's not done. He cost himself the match. There's the 5 count. He broke the rules. Earl has none of it. Oh, no. Oh, telling the referee, fuck you. Oh, very nice. Very nice.
Yeah, your winner by disqualification is JWB swing, but doesn't look like a winner right now, does he?
Definitely not. Yes, Maxwell? He's calling me out. You got it. Anything for you, best big man.
Back.
You want hashtag? All right, I'm getting on social media. I'm getting on social media right now. Calm down. I am all over this.
Maxwell calling out Brackman. I love it. Wow! As Maxwell just choke slams JW. What strength. What finesse. What power.
Holy crap!
He's a little slow, Maxwell, but I think he's got it. You're being spoken to, D. Don't be so rude.
I'm not being rude. I'm not being rude. See, right there. The status is already posted. I got it on social media. You can all see it for yourself. Hashtag is trending. I did what I said. See, no need to come after me.
But yeah, Max Maxwell Ryan says he wants Brack, and he's left JW and Beeswing in a world of hurt. I mean, that was their first ever matchup. It's kind of disappointing it ends that way.
Indeed, definitely a little disappointing, but I just gotta say, I am so thankful that I got away with that. Like I said, I already put the buzz on social media, getting it trending. The best big man in the business wants Brackman Wilder.
That right there has the potential to be a hell of a matchup. The Beard versus the best big man in the business? Intriguing. Very intriguing.
Oh, indeed. Very intriguing. Oh, like I said, that match was exciting, but for reasons I had absolutely no idea. That was very intense, and to think that we still have one more main event to get to, but of course we have that special interview coming up very shortly. Go ahead and get ready for that.
So whenever you're ready, take us away for your exclusive interview.
Definitely will, ladies and gentlemen. Just give us a moment for our CEO to come and join us. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I've got the confirmation. He is ready to come out and address you all here this evening. Without further ado, introducing the CEO and founder of VWE, the one and only Seth Cameron.
Some mixed reaction here. This is going to be very interesting.
Like clamps to the spawner, everyone always trying to challenge one another. I was always at the top of the altar. Now remember me when I'm underground. Heavy is the crown. Never falter, never let them lead you out. I'll be still standing when they try.
As y'all can clearly see, Neutron, new music.
Heavy is the crown. With the weight of the world crashing,
Wow, that beloved reception, and I think I can say we are all happy to see that you are back and in better health than ever, Mr. Cameron. And again, thank you so much for setting time aside tonight to answer our questions, because we all just have to know, it is all on everybody's mind, exactly what your stance is on the current situation with Morgan Jones after what he did to you at Beach Brawl, and of course, what Hammer had to say about you after those events. So, without further ado, Mr. Cameron, your opening statement, please. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, the CEO and founder of VWE, Mr. Seth Cameron, who is, of course, as you know, a man of few words, yeah. You know what? It's fine. It's fine. Diesel's not here. I don't get my interview. Seth used to have time for me. He used to give me compliments all the time, tell me it's a good job, and now he can't even say the guy.
I think I speak for all of us when I say that was some impressive journalistic work right there. You should be proud.
Thank you. I had a question, a segment plan, and I was genuinely concerned about his health, and he didn't got my mic.
That would indeed be a frickin' miracle.
So there is life after death.
Can you continue? Are you good?
You're right, Miss Monroe, world champion. She is right. I need to be a man. Let's get down to business.
And ladies and gentlemen, it is time for your main event. And introducing first, he stands at 6'4", weighing 240 pounds, from Munich, Germany, die Deutsche Sensation, Ludwig Graves.
Oh, come on, folks! You can prove him all you want, but this man literally invented.
How dare you disrespect die Deutsche Sensation? Shame, really. Absolutely. I don't know many more words in German. Come on, Ludwig.
Oh, there he is. Fashionably late.
Die Deutsche Sensation. Herr Ludwig Graves. Ludwig is sehr toll.
Okay, and like I was saying, you love him or hate him, it seems like Sprout wants to hate him.
Just another way to say awesome in German and unabused, right? Big awesome.
I can't get a word in edgewise! These jams are too righteous!
I know, you people, you're all mad at me, and you boo like you just saw the devil himself. But let me tell you one thing, I will break Morgan in half. I will make sure that whenever he has another meeting with an alien species, they're gonna be like, oh, come on.
Ladies and gentlemen, making his way down to the ring, it is... oh my god, I'm sorry. Let me try that again. I'm just so hyped up. For tonight's event, it is your Elimination Royale Daddy. That is right. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall. Weighs in at 190 pounds. Hailing from Nova Scotia,
Dad,
Canada.
Morgan is my dad.
Have been going at it word for word, insult for insult, ever since they found out that they were going to be squared up against each other here tonight.
You know, and speaking of words, I mean, I know I give some of the people out in the audience a bad, playful hard time, but they were so passionate just now with the cheers and the boos. We're sitting, 5 feet apart from each other. I could not hear a word you said, so crowd, you know what? Give it up for yourselves. That was pretty damn cool. Like I said, I could be nice when the situation calls for it. I mean, that was insane. I mean, I could not hear a word you were saying.
Ludi is hesitating to get into the ring, biding his time in classic Ludi fashion. You gotta say, he's already getting under Morgan Jones' skin. This is how Ludi Graves operates.
He's stretching.
It's the mind game.
Did you see that?
It's the mind game. It's tactics. It's mind games. It's just the same as blaring classical music outside of your enemy's fortress. This is all part of the plan.
A little classical music's not going to hurt you or anyone else. In fact, if we had more culture in the world, it might be a better place. Just saying.
You know, I was about to say it's a form of torture, but then again, you go on YouTube and you see those 10-hour loop videos. So can you say, is it really? Apparently, some people like it.
Called classic for a reason.
All right, Earl doing a ready check on Morgan Jones. He's clean, ready to go. Ludi also not packing any weaponry. He is clean and ready to go as well.
He doesn't have to pack weaponry because he is weaponed. He is Die Deutsche Sensation. That's all you need.
All right, and there's the opening bell and the start of the match, and Morgan Jones goes in, but Ludi Graves gets right out of right out of dodge, saying, wait.
He's stretching. He has to the count of 10 to get back in the ring. This is perfectly fine, perfectly legal.
I mean, stretching is important, kids. Always remember to stretch. Ludi Graves, a role model for children everywhere.
See, you're starting to recognize. Good for you. Good for you.
Moving away. Good. Okay.
Yep, proper breathing.
Right.
Proper breathing,
1,
also very important.
2, 3.
You have to breathe when you're stretching and exercising.
5.
You all know He's not the hero you asked for, but guess what? He's the one that we need right now.
Oh, absolutely. See, D, you're starting to come around to reason. Look, he even showed the proper respect for the ring and scraping his boots.
Exactly. He proper stretching, proper breathing exercise, and look at that, wiping his feet off like a gentleman. And you all boo him. Shame on you. Shame, Shauna.
I'm a better wrestler than Morgan. Look at that. Beautiful.
Oh, Morgan Jones answering in style, coming in and giving Ludi a little poke. Oh, Ludi definitely didn't appreciate that, slapping Morgan right across the face.
Right in the mush.
Oh my God, Morgan Jones telling them to kiss it before coming in with that hip attack.
Yeah, that was pretty descriptive, wasn't it?
Morgan not playing these games. Up there you go. Morgan Jones giving chase. Ludi Graves running. Strategically getting Morgan Jones to burn up that seemingly endless supply of stamina that he has. Like I said, he's a role model. He's a strategist. Ludi Graves, dare I say, Ludi Graves for president. Ludi Graves for president. I don't care if he's from Germany.
From Deutschland. Yeah.
Boo, you whore.
Did you just see the way Morgan dodged that clothesline? That was pretty impressive.
Boo, you whore.
Oh, and then he pulls off that beautiful corkscrew back jump and then comes in. Hits Ludi with another sassy hip attack. And then follow up by another round of Kiss My Ass. And goes for the Superman dive and kisses my precious Diana right on the primetime faceplate. You know, I like you, Morgan, but please be gentle with my princess here.
Did you just call the desk a princess?
Not only that, she has a name. Her name is Diana.
The last time I heard Diana at a wrestling event, it wasn't a good time.
Oh, speaking of not having a good time, the way Morgan Jones just ate that vicious drop kick right to the face while he was racked up on the comm table. Ooh! Yeah, there is definitely no love lost between these two. Morgan Jones got caught slipping. He went for that big move through the ropes, dove headfirst into my precious Diana comm table, and just is now at the mercy of Ludi Graves, who is using the outside of this ring to his full advantage.
Which after the count of 10, why not? This is brilliant strategy, which we've already determined and discussed that Ludwig is a strategist, and a master one at that.
All right. So, you know, not only Ludi is a role model, like I said, the importance of stretching, the importance of proper breathing, and now looking at making sure that Morgan Jones has plenty of iron in his diet. Just like I said, just a pinnacle of society.
Little iron or steel there from the steps right in the back. Looking out for the health of Mr. Morgan Jones. You know what? If he didn't eat so many of these damn nuggies, he might be a little quicker. Just saying.
I'm starting to turn around to that. If he had gotten a little bit more iron in his diet sooner, his back wouldn't be in such bad shape.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Rude asshole.
God, what am I even saying? I'm not supposed to be agreeing with you. Where's Diesel? God, this isn't right. This isn't right.
Relax, man. Relax.
Don't be rude, asshole.
But Ludi went for a pin attempt and only got a 2 count. Morgan's still in this matchup.
Indeed, definitely going to take a lot more to keep Morgan Jones down out in this match, but Ludi Graves, you can bet, has an entire arsenal of tricks left up his sleeves to deploy to get the job done. Look at that, he's strategically grabbing that foot. You know, you can't exactly do all that cool flippy shit if you don't got a leg to jump off of.
Precisely. This is a systematic taking apart of Morgan Jones.
Ooh, Ooh, dragging him into that corner. Oh, this is a classic.
This might not end
we have
well.
not seen in a long time. But like I said, Ludi Graves taking full advantage of the environment, being resourceful, using it to his advantage. Bam! One ankle smash, two ankle smash. How much you want to bet he's going for the trifecta? And there's three. That has gotta be.
Shut the fuck up!
But I was singing your praises. Does everybody have it out for me tonight?
You know, there's a serious question that needs to be addressed here. Is it possible that Morgan Jones, who has a guaranteed title shot at Wrestle Series, is he looking past the German sensation tonight? Is he looking too far ahead?
Very interesting question. Morgan Jones has his eyes on the horizon. Could he not be in the here and now and underestimating Ludi Graves, which is why he's getting tossed around, quite frankly, which is a rare sight to see.
Got tossed around like some bad Wiener Schnitzel.
Oh my God! He took his time lining up his shot and just smashed that drop kick right into that knee. Morgan Jones did a full front flip before he landed. Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! That knee has to be dislocated. There's no way he's walking straight out of this arena tonight.
Oh, after that precisionally placed drop kick, I wouldn't be surprised if his sauerkraut is about, his sauerkraut. I got ahead of myself. If his knee is about the consistency of a good bowl of sauerkraut.
And you know what? You do bring up a good point. Just like a cue perfectly smacking into the center of a billiard ball, just getting that satisfying impact. That is exactly the same sensation I got from that vicious drop kick to the knee. And Ludi Graves just continues that precision, working over that leg, viciously stomping on the ligaments, on the knee joint, and now has him locked in that vicious figure four. But Morgan Jones isn't done. He's scrapping, he's scrawling, he's biting to get to the ropes. He's almost there.
Oh, so close, but Ludi pulls him back. Almost all the way across the ring. Holy crap.
Back. Yep, all the way across the ring. It is a long way home now. Oh, but Morgan Jones showing just the heart of a champion, digging deep, pushing those elbows into the mat, inch by inch, fighting for position. Once again, he's almost got to the ropes. I think he could use a little support from the fans. Yep, he's got it. He's got it.
But at what cost? I mean, what cost has he paid in this match? I mean, the damage, I know it's cliche, and you say it a lot when you see something like this, but is the damage already done to the lower body, and specifically the knee of Morgan Jones?
Very well could be. Jones is down, he is hurting, he is clutching at his knee. The damage has just been done.
This is where Ludi is at his best.
Stomp to the ligaments. This is where Ludi excels. When everybody thinks that he's down and out and he doesn't stand a chance in hell, this is where Ludi literally pulls the rug out from under you. Oh my God, but he came in! Did you see that? He countered with an elbow right between the eyes, and then that lariat out of desperation, just not giving up the fight.
So fetch.
Yeah, they say desperate times call for desperate measures, and you saw it right there from Morgan Jones, and it just rocked Ludi. Ludi went back in for another.
Again.
There's another. Uh-oh.
Another counter elbow followed by another lariat, quickly followed up by another clothesline. Ludi getting back to his feet, but Morgan Jones has the momentum. He comes in with that front drop kick.
Oh, and he's immediately clutching his knee. That wasn't smart. Hurt himself just as much as he hurt Ludi, if not more.
Oh, indeed, but he had to do something. This is not the time to play it safe after all the damage that Ludi has done. Morgan Jones needs to pull out all of the stops and end this match now.
But at what cost? Like I said, he does have that World Championship opportunity at Wrestle Series. You have to keep that in mind. It does not do you any good to get hurt this close to the
Indeed,
biggest
it
show
is
of the
just
year.
a little over 1 month away. 4 weeks. It will be 4 to 5 weeks. It will be here before we know it. Morgan Jones is in the corner. He's struggling. He's clutching at that leg. He's using the ropes for support. Unable to capitalize at Ludi on the moment. Oh, and you know Morgan Jones is hurt if he does not take an opportunity to go to the top rope. Morgan Jones comes in using his good leg to kick with to try to get Ludi Graves off balance. Throws him across the ring. Morgan Jones comes in hot, but that running knee, nobody home. Slams it right into the turnbuckle. That's gotta hurt.
Oh, that was just nasty. And Ludi is following it up with that stinger
Morgan
splash.
Jones is making some very, very risky choices, and they are not paying off. And now I would dare say it's backfired. Look at that vicious leg wrench, just pulling, using the ropes as a fulcrum.
You used the correct term, too. Nice way of educating some people here tonight.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. Like I said,
Ludi
I can give
just
credit where it's
barely
due.
breaking that counter count by the skin of his teeth. We were close to seeing another match end in this squad.
Hey, Morgan! Morgan! Look at there! No alien, no force of God, no Cody can help you right now. You are in my mercy. Ow!
Morgan just showed what he thought about his mercy. Just slapped him right. He bitch slapped him. Let's call it what it is.
Was a hefty bitch slap. That is exactly what it was. That was a backhanded slap to the face, and now these two are slugging it out, trading punch for punch. Morgan's refusing to give up, but Ludi
Yes,
Graves
yes. More
isn't
of the
exactly
punching,
backing
please.
down either. He has an answer for everything that Morgan Jones is throwing at him. Ludi comes in with a chop. Morgan Jones is stunned. Morgan Jones comes in with another bitch slap.
Was it a hefty bitch slap? I think we should get that trending. Hashtag hefty bitch slap.
Morgan Jones caught Ludi Graves as he came off that ropes with that vicious discus lariat. Morgan Jones is on his feet, but he's staggering. That leg is hurting him bad. Ludi Graves is down. He is holding his head. I do not think he knows exactly where he is right now.
This is the critical moment of this matchup. Both these men have suffered. But the longer this goes on, you got to figure it favors Ludi.
Definitely,
long
with
can
that
you stay
leg
on that
taken
knee?
out, Morgan Jones can't use his high-flying arsenal, which is he definitely excels at. Dare I say, the alien has been grounded.
Could be. Could be.
Oh, but Morgan Jones, just as slippery and resourceful as ever, slips behind Ludi Graves, whips him into the corner, and then comes in with that running high knee. Ludi Graves got his clock cleaned. He does not know where he is.
You see where Morgan's trying to shake out his leg. Trying to get some feeling back in that knee.
Oh, he comes and hops over the ropes and then smacks Ludi right in the face with that spinning back kick. And there he goes, that precision missile drop kick, nailing Ludi Graves right in the head.
How did he do that with his knee in the shape it's in?
Well, you know, a lot of people would be pressured to go up top a lot earlier, and they would have made a mistake, and this match would have been over. Morgan Jones made sure to wait till the right moment to pull off his high-flying move, knowing the condition that he is in. There's a pin attempt. There's one. There's two. Ludi kicks out. Ludi kicks out. Oh, the crowd not too happy with it, but like it or not, like I said, Ludi Graves, one of the most resourceful wrestlers in the business. You can never count this man down or out.
Absolutely you cannot.
Oh, Morgan Jones comes in hot with a kick, but oh, Ludi Graves caught it. Probably not the best of moves. Opened it up for a big elbow drop, and then pulls him back into a DDT.
It's very possible the momentum of Morgan Jones stops right here, right now.
Definitely, whatever second wind he had in his sails, I think is gone. That ship is off of the horizon. There's a pin attempt. I would be very surprised if Morgan Jones kicks out of this. And he kicked out! He kicked out! He kicked out! What the hell?
Kicked out at 2. I mean, showing some guts here.
So fat.
Yeah, but still, how much more can Morgan Jones take with that knee taking steady abuse? Flutie has not lost focus. Like I said, there he goes, stomping on that knee, following up, not letting up.
I mean, I understand that, you know, wanting to win every matchup you're in, but at the same time, you have to consider what Morgan has lined up at Wrestle Series. How smart is this?
Oh, Ludi comes in with a running knee drop, dropping it right on that busted leg of Morgan Jones.
Stop booing me! I'm winning! He's losing!
No. He has a point. He has a point.
Boo, you whore.
And you know, I would like to also point out while you guys are booing him, he's winning fair and square, thank you.
Of course he is.
But that doesn't matter. Oh, that time to gloat and be frustrated could have possibly cost him the win there, as he was only able to get a two count on Morgan Jones. Morgan Jones kicking out, clutching at that knee, and still not done with this fight.
You stink! Go to the bathroom and roll around in the toilet until you smell better.
As you pointed out, that easily could have cost him an opportunity for a victory.
But now Morgan Jones is staggering to his feet. He can barely stand. He's hurting. That leg is out. He doesn't see Ludi coming in. Ludi comes in for that German suplex. It's over, but no, wait, Morgan Jones kicks out. He got out of it.
He somehow did a backflip and landed on his feet, but once again, impact on that knee, and oh, look at that kick.
Oh, speaking of impact to the knee, Morgan Jones getting payback, drop kicking Ludi's knee from behind, then kicking him right in the face to follow up.
At this point, Morgan has got to be running on adrenaline alone.
Oh my God, he's even trying to get that adrenaline pumping. He's tweaking his knee. He's slamming it against the turnbuckle. He's doing everything he can to get that blood flowing and to get that knee back into working order.
Release the pig!
That elbow finds its target, that atomic elbow. Ludi's rocked.
Oh my God, did you see what Morgan Jones just did to add insult to injury to Ludi Graves? Oh, and then he hits the 630 senton off the top rope. There's one, there's two, and three. There's three. He did it, he did it, he did it. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, Morgan Jones!
That was a gutsy performance. What long-term ramifications is this going to have?
I mean, that all depends on what we get from medical. I mean, not going to hold my breath, but we all saw the massive amount of damage that Morgan Jones took in his match. Like I said, yeah, everybody's happy. Yeah, it's great that he won. It's great he won that he won. But Eric has a good point here. The long game, the ended game. How is this going to affect his chances against Kyle Whitefire, who is even more infamous for strategically picking up the opponent apart?
Yeah, absolutely. event is Morgan Jones.
But you think it's strange that there's a way with how you look and how you act and how you think. Pretend they're not the same as you. And do you know about his strength and conviction? Or how she puts all her faith in religion? Do we take the time to really
Definitely one hell to wrap up the first month.
separate from everything? Yeah, and all this really means everyone in a crowd and you're paranoid of every sound. Keep on from saying anything. Separate from everything. Yeah, and all this
I'm still mad at him! Fuck you! Fuck you! Distracted me with your loud noises! Going.
Poison my dog so we can't keep chasing that baby around.
Whoever turned on the lights so bright, fuck you too!
Anywho, ladies and gentlemen, with that video playing, it is our cue to wrap up tonight's evening. That is right, we do not have any more action for you tonight, but we have more in store coming for you this week. That's right, we will be back this Friday night, 6 p.m. sharp, with another round of Edge. And of course, we cannot forget about our Sunday show versus which happens promptly at 2 p.m. Be there, you do not want to miss a moment of the action because we only have 5 weeks. That's right, 5 weeks until we get to Wrestle Series 13. Until then, I have been your commentator, Keith Starman.
And I am the greatness, Eric Edwards.
Good night, folks, and once again, thank you for coming.